Hey there and welcome back to Senior Men's Info. I'm Dr. Sophia Carter. If you're over 50 and dealing with stiff joints every morning, aching knees when you climb stairs, or feeling like your muscles just aren't what they used to be, you're not alone. More than 1 in 4 adults over 60 are already battling arthritis that's slowly grinding down their joints and stealing their mobility. But here's something most people don't know. 4 specific types of yogurt could actually help you fight back against arthritis pain while rebuilding the muscle strength you've been losing. I'm talking about real, science-backed nutrition that works with your body to reduce inflammation, protect your cartilage, and keep you moving freely well into your golden years. Today, we're diving deep into the 4 must-eat yogurts that could transform how you feel every single day. And if you want to stay active, independent, and pain-free as you age, you'll want to watch this until the very end. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our weekly videos on healthy aging and senior nutrition. And drop a comment below telling us your age and where you're watching from. Let's build a supportive community together. The problem: why aging affects your joints and muscles. Let's talk about what's really happening in your body after 50. You see, aging doesn't just give you a few gray hairs. It fundamentally changes how your muscles and joints function. After age 50, we naturally begin losing muscle mass in a process called sarcopenia. Every decade after 30, you can lose 3 to 8% of your muscle mass, and this loss accelerates even faster after 60. But it's not just your muscles. Your joints are taking a hit too. Arthritis affects over 70% of adults over 55 to some degree, causing joint stiffness, inflammation, and that grinding pain that makes simple activities feel impossible. The cartilage cushioning your joints starts breaking down, inflammation increases, and your body struggles to repair the damage. Here's the kicker. Fewer than 1 in 5 people with joint problems receive nutrition-based guidance as part of their treatment plan. Most doctors just prescribe pain medications and send you on your way. But those medications come with serious side effects, especially for your stomach and cardiovascular system. That's why turning to food, specifically the right kinds of yogurt, can be a game changer that addresses the root causes of your joint pain and muscle weakness. Why yogurt? The science behind this powerful food, you might be wondering, why yogurt? What makes this humble dairy product so special for seniors? The answer lies in its unique nutritional profile. Yogurt combines high-quality protein, calcium, vitamin D, and probiotics, all nutrients that work synergistically to support both muscle and joint health. Research published in the journal Osteoporosis International found that older adults who ate yogurt regularly had stronger bones, better physical function, and were less frail than those who rarely consumed it. In fact, women who ate yogurt more than once per day had hip bone density that was up to 3.9% higher than non-consumers. Men who consumed yogurt regularly had 12.9% higher vitamin D levels and better markers of bone health. But the benefits go beyond bones. Studies show that yogurt's probiotics can reduce inflammation throughout your entire body, including in your joints. The beneficial bacteria in yogurt appear to reduce common biomarkers of inflammation like C-reactive protein, which is elevated in people with inflammatory arthritis. Now let's look at the 4 specific types of yogurt that deliver the most powerful benefits for seniors over 50. Yogurt P1. Greek yogurt, the muscle guardian. The first yogurt every senior should be eating is Greek yogurt, and for good reason. This thick, creamy yogurt is packed with nearly twice as much protein as regular yogurt, typically 15 to 20 grams per 6-ounce serving. That protein content is comparable to what you'd find in 2 to 3 ounces of meat, making it an incredibly efficient way to meet your daily protein needs. Why does this matter so much after 50? Because protein is absolutely critical for maintaining the muscle mass that protects your joints. Your muscles act like natural shock absorbers around your hips, knees, and other joints. When those muscles weaken, your joints take more direct impact with every step, leading to increased pain and faster deterioration. Stronger muscles mean better joint protection and fewer falls, a major concern as we age. The protein in Greek yogurt is especially powerful because it contains all the essential amino acids your muscles need to rebuild themselves, particularly leucine, which directly triggers muscle protein synthesis. After age 50, you need about 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day. That's roughly 75 to 120 grams daily for most adults. One serving of Greek yogurt gets you 15 to 20% of the way there. But Greek yogurt offers more than just protein. It's also rich in calcium for bone strength and contains probiotics that support gut health and reduce systemic inflammation. A 12-week study on Greek yogurt combined with resistance training found that participants gained significantly more muscle mass, strength, and lost more body fat compared to those who didn't consume Greek yogurt. The results showed improvements in as little as 4 weeks. The best way to incorporate Greek yogurt. Enjoy it plain at breakfast with fresh berries and a drizzle of honey. Mix in some chopped walnuts or pumpkin seeds for extra omega-3s and crunch. You can also use Greek yogurt as a protein-rich base for smoothies or as a healthier substitute for sour cream in your favorite recipes. Aim for 1 serving daily, preferably in the morning or within 2 hours after exercise for maximum muscle-building benefits. Yogurt Paint 2A. Probiotic, rich yogurt with live cultures. The second yogurt that deserves a place in your daily routine is probiotic, rich yogurt containing live and active bacterial cultures, particularly strains like Lactobacillus rhamnosus and Lactobacillus reuteri. These beneficial bacteria are your secret weapon against joint inflammation. Here's what's fascinating. Research shows that the health of your gut directly impacts the inflammation in your joints through what scientists call the gut-joint axis. When your gut lining becomes permeable, bacteria and toxins can leak into your bloodstream, triggering an inflammatory immune response that ultimately manifests as joint pain and swelling. Probiotics help maintain a healthy gut barrier and regulate your immune system to reduce this harmful inflammation. A groundbreaking study published in BMC Complementary Medicine examined people with inflammatory bowel disease who consumed probiotic yogurt for just 30 days. The results were remarkable. Participants showed significant anti-inflammatory effects, with decreased levels of inflammatory cytokines like TNF-alpha and IL-12, the same inflammatory molecules that drive arthritis pain. The probiotic yogurt also expanded the population of regulatory T cells, which help control excessive inflammation throughout the body. Multiple studies on rheumatoid arthritis patients have shown that probiotic supplementation can reduce joint swelling, lower arthritis severity scores, and decrease markers of inflammation. The effects appear to work by modulating your immune system, reducing the production of inflammatory compounds, and even helping to restore balance to your gut microbiome. This is particularly important because people with inflammatory arthritis often have disrupted gut bacteria populations that contribute to their symptoms. When choosing a probiotic yogurt, look for labels that say contains live and active cultures and list specific strains like Lactobacillus or Bifidobacterium. Plain, unsweetened varieties are best because added sugars can actually promote inflammation. If you find plain yogurt too tart, add your own natural sweeteners like mashed banana, a small amount of pure maple syrup, or mix in anti-inflammatory spices like cinnamon. Consuming probiotic yogurt daily, ideally 1 to 2 servings, can help create a sustained anti-inflammatory environment in your body that benefits your joints over time. Yogurt A3A. Turmeric infused or golden yogurt. The third powerhouse yogurt is one infused with turmeric, creating what's often called golden yogurt. This combination brings together yogurt's muscle and bone benefits with turmeric's potent anti-inflammatory properties. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin that has been extensively studied for its ability to ease arthritis pain and improve joint function. Multiple clinical trials have demonstrated that curcumin can reduce joint pain and inflammation as effectively as common pain medications like ibuprofen and diclofenac, but without the serious gastrointestinal side effects. A systematic review of randomized controlled trials found that taking about 1,000 milligrams of curcumin daily for 8 to 12 weeks significantly reduced osteoarthritis pain and improved physical function. The improvement was comparable to what people experienced with standard anti-inflammatory drugs. How does curcumin work? It blocks inflammatory cytokine and enzymes, including CUX2, which is the same target of prescription anti-inflammatory medications. Curcumin also acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting your cells from oxidative stress that contributes to joint damage. For people with rheumatoid arthritis, studies suggest curcumin might even help prevent bone breakdown and slow disease progression. Here's the brilliant part about consuming turmeric with yogurt. Curcumin by itself isn't well absorbed by your body, but the fat in yogurt helps improve absorption, making it much more bioavailable and effective. Additionally, pairing turmeric with black pepper, which contains a compound called piperin, can increase curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. You can make your own golden yogurt by stirring half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of high-quality turmeric powder into a cup of plain yogurt. Add a small pinch of black pepper and a touch of honey for taste. Some people prefer to warm it slightly for a comforting, anti-inflammatory treat. Many grocery stores now also sell pre-made turmeric or golden yogurts, though be sure to check the sugar content. Consuming this golden combination daily can help manage inflammation, reduce morning stiffness, and improve your joints' range of motion over time. Yogurt Paint 4A. Vitamin D and calcium fortified yogurt. The fourth essential yogurt for seniors is one fortified with vitamin D and calcium, two nutrients that work together as a dynamic duo for bone and joint health. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing calcium and producing vitamin D, putting us at increased risk for osteoporosis, fractures, and accelerated bone loss. Calcium is the primary mineral in your bones, providing structural strength and density. Vitamin D enhances your body's ability to absorb that calcium from food and helps maintain optimal bone mineralization. But vitamin D does even more. It supports muscle strength and function, which indirectly benefits your joints by providing better stability and reducing mechanical stress. A landmark double-blind randomized controlled trial published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism examined elderly women who consumed vitamin D and calcium-fortified yogurt for just 56 days. The women who ate 2 fortified yogurt servings daily, providing 10 micrograms of vitamin D3 and 800 milligrams of calcium, showed remarkable improvements. Their vitamin D blood levels increased significantly, their parathyroid hormone levels decreased, indicating better calcium balance, and markers of bone breakdown were reduced. A follow-up study extending to 84 days confirmed these benefits and showed that fortified yogurt almost completely controlled secondary hyperparathyroidism and reduced serum markers of bone resorption. The researchers concluded that fortified yogurt is an effective nutritional strategy for preventing bone deterioration and osteoporotic fractures in older adults at risk. Multiple studies have found that people who regularly consume dairy products, especially yogurt fortified with vitamin D, have higher bone mineral density and better physical function. One analysis showed that higher yogurt intake was associated with a 39% lower risk of osteoporosis in older women and a 52% lower risk in older men. Another study found that yogurt consumption was linked to a 25% reduction in hip fracture risk. When shopping for yogurt, look for varieties labeled as fortified with vitamin D and calcium. Many brands now add these nutrients specifically for bone health. 2 servings per day, such as 1 at breakfast and 1 as an afternoon snack, can provide substantial amounts of both nutrients. Pair your fortified yogurt with vitamin D-rich foods like salmon or eggs, and try to get some sunlight exposure each day for additional vitamin D synthesis. Bringing it all together. Your daily yogurt strategy. Now that you know about all 4 types of yogurt, you might be wondering, do I need to eat all 4 every single day? Not necessarily. The key is understanding that each yogurt addresses a different aspect of joint and muscle health. Protein and muscle building, inflammation reduction, joint comfort, and bone strength, and finding a practical way to incorporate their benefits into your routine. Here's a smart approach: rotate between these yogurt types throughout your week, or combine their benefits in creative ways. For instance, start with a base of Greek yogurt for protein, add a half teaspoon of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper, and choose a variety that's fortified with vitamin D and calcium. That single serving gives you 3 of the 4 benefits in one bowl. Make sure you're getting probiotic, rich yogurt with live cultures several times per week to maintain that gut-joint connection. Look for yogurts labeled with multiple strains of beneficial bacteria. Remember to always choose plain, unsweetened varieties and add your own healthy toppings. Fresh or frozen berries for antioxidants, nuts and seeds for healthy fats and extra protein, and a drizzle of raw honey for natural sweetness without excess sugar. Consistency is what matters most. These yogurts work best when consumed regularly over time, allowing the nutrients to accumulate in your system and create lasting changes in inflammation levels, muscle mass, and bone density. Think of yogurt as your daily insurance policy against arthritis, pain, and muscle loss. Beyond yogurt, the complete approach. While these 4 yogurts are powerful tools, they work best as part of a comprehensive approach to healthy aging. Yogurt alone won't reverse severe arthritis or completely prevent muscle loss. You need to combine good nutrition with other healthy lifestyle habits. First, resistance training is absolutely essential. Multiple studies show that resistance exercise is the single most effective intervention for preventing and reversing sarcopenia and maintaining joint health. You don't need to lift heavy weights at a gym. Simple exercises using resistance bands, bodyweight movements like chair stands and wall push-ups, or light dumbbells at home can be incredibly effective. Aim for at least 2 to 3 resistance training sessions per week on non-consecutive days. The timing of your protein intake matters too. Research shows that consuming 30 to 35 grams of protein within 2 hours after resistance exercise optimizes muscle protein synthesis and recovery. This is the perfect time to enjoy one of your high-protein yogurt servings. Second, follow an overall anti-inflammatory eating pattern. The Mediterranean diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, fatty fish, olive oil, nuts, and legumes, has been consistently shown to reduce joint pain and improve physical function in people with arthritis. Your yogurt fits perfectly into this eating style as a calcium-rich dairy component. Third, maintain a healthy body weight. Excess weight puts additional stress on weight-bearing joints like your knees and hips, accelerating cartilage breakdown. Losing even 5 to 10 pounds can significantly reduce joint pain in overweight individuals. Finally, stay hydrated, get quality sleep, manage stress, and avoid smoking, all factors that influence inflammation levels and your body's ability to repair itself. Think of these 4 yogurts as one powerful piece of a larger puzzle for healthy aging. Real results, what to expect. So what kind of results can you realistically expect from adding these yogurts to your daily routine? Based on the research, here's what studies have shown. Within 4 weeks, people consuming Greek yogurt with exercise saw noticeable improvements in muscle strength and body composition. By 8 weeks, those taking probiotic yogurt showed significant reductions in inflammatory markers and joint pain. After 12 weeks, participants in turmeric studies reported decreased pain scores, improved joint function, and less morning stiffness. For bone health, the timeline is a bit longer. Studies on fortified yogurt showed improvements in bone markers within 2 to 3 months. But the real benefits, increased bone density and reduced fracture risk, accumulate over years of consistent consumption. The most important thing to understand is that these are not quick fixes or magic bullets. They're nutritional strategies that work with your body's natural healing processes to gradually reduce inflammation, rebuild muscle, strengthen bones, and protect joints. The people who see the best results are those who make yogurt a permanent part of their daily routine and combine it with exercise and overall healthy eating. You might notice less morning stiffness within a few weeks, or find that climbing stairs becomes a bit easier after a couple of months. Some people report better energy levels and improved sleep. Others notice they can reduce their pain medication or go longer between flare-ups. These incremental improvements add up to a significant impact on your quality of life and independence as you age. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice. Always consult your doctor before making changes to your diet or treatment.